Hey nerds, thanks for joining us. Today we are talking about Supergirl and Man of Tomorrow. There are some new leaks, so stick around for some news, teasers, and speculation about what's to come. This is the FOMO Show. Hey guys, I'm Dylan.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Quinn.
And I'm Dylan. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when we drop new videos and when we go live, which can be sporadic because yeah. But anyway, thanks for your support. Just started a new job and I left a little late today, so sorry we're getting started a little late.
If you haven't left now, this is your last chance because this is your spoiler alert. In this episode of the FOMO Show, we're going to be talking about Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and the leaks that we have found out there amongst the interwebs. So if you don't want to hear any of those or see any of that, or if you just want to watch Superman, come back and see those and then, enjoy the show, you can. But past that, you have been warned.
Yes. Alrighty. Thank you very much. So yeah, special notes. I will be putting the time codes in. Today's been it's been a crazy week, so I haven't got last week's in yet either. I haven't even updated the thumbnail for last week, so that's coming.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm on a big learning curve with this new job right now, so I'm a little preoccupied.
It's all good.
So yeah,
World Cup stuff started today too.
Yeah.
That's world news. That just
And then the Knicks are winning.
The Knicks are winning. So
and some visitor is not visiting any longer.
Yeehaw. So when you all watch this in the future, you know exactly what point in time this is.
Ding ding ding.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So hot takes wants to go first.
Hot takes.
Did I go first last time?
Cha-cha-cha-cha.
I feel like I did.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Andrew goes first.
Okay. I can do one. Well, like I said, I was talked about, I think last week or the week before, I picked up, just, on a whim, I picked up a random DVD of this movie called Southland Tales, which I guess now is exactly 20 years old, which is it's like ridiculous to think about. Came out in 2006, but from the guy who directed Donnie Darko. And I remember just seeing a lot of, and I think I had avoided it for years because I'd seen reviews and people talking about it up until recently when I heard somebody on a podcast saying that oh, hey, actually, I think it's worth another glance. So I was like, I'll give it a watch. So I did. And, and granted, yeah, that movie is definitely a mess, but I think my hot take is that if you're looking for something that kind of has our current just everything kind of nailed, I don't know, in a very obnoxious fashion, but I would say it's worth another watch if any of you out there are looking for something crazy and ridiculous. And I don't know what reaction I'm going to get for that one. But
is this because things have gone south and this is the tale of it?
I think so. On top of that, the craziest thing that happened was I don't know. I guess I should have had the image for you to pull up, but you could totally Google it because she seems to be in the news quite a bit lately. But there was I'd watched it on a Thursday, I think it was a couple weeks ago, and then the day after that, there was on Friday there was an article about Gwyneth Paltrow. She's being interviewed about our defense in overseas and stuff like that, and she's in the picture. She's leaning against a war missile of some sort. I'm not sure which one, but because of that, you just kind of and then somebody in the comments was like, "This is so Southland Tales." It was this is the first time I saw somebody mentioning it on the internet, and I was like, I just watched the movie, and I was just because definitely that's kind of what the movie's about. It's kind of about how politics has gone crazy.
Oh.
And our movie stars and people famous people famous for various the media work and things like that find themselves making large decisions all of a sudden. So because of that, like I said, as much of a mess as that movie is, I won't apologize for that. I couldn't hate it, and I will say it's worth a watch.
It was a documentary
In a way, and that's why you just kind of watching. You're just like,
rockumentary,
and that kind of like, yeah, in a way, because you've got Justin Timberlake in there too, he's kind of the narrator of the whole movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
And he gets to have this little musical number actually in the middle of the movie. All a very, very Big Lebowski-ish. I've heard it compared to the scene.
Oh, that feels really okay.
So, anyway, because of that, like I said, it's worth the watch. You know, it's got a younger Dwayne Johnson, Sean William Scott, Sarah Michelle Gellar. It was a fun cast. And then a lot of people from Mad TV, and you'll spot, it's like playing like Mad TV SNL bingo from like the aughts, because you just watch it through there. It's like, well, there's Will Sasso, there's Amy Poehler, there's Sherry O'Terry.
Oh, wow.
Like, you're just kind of going. So it's like, how many of them are in here?
Lord.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to say neutral because I've never seen it. I don't have enough information.
I've got it in the car, so I'll if you want to watch it, I already get to watch. The crazy thing about this thing too, and how it kind of ties into my crazy nerdiness, is apparently he had shown it at, the director had shown it at Cannes that year, and it got booed, like some walkouts, it got booed. Some people were like, "What is this ridiculousness?" But also,
no way can be real.
As confusing as the story is, and about it, because it's about a 2-hour movie, he also claims that he had made which he did. He made a 3-part graphic novel, which is supposed to go along with it. And apparently that's really hard to find because there were like limited printings of it. If I'd gotten the Blu-ray, I guess apparently on the Blu-ray you can watch, you can scroll through it in digital. But apparently it explains, it's kind of like the Akira manga, where it's like, hey, if you want to know more about this world, here's a few more things that they will explain in the comic, but you have to go to the comic to get it. So which is both, just both sort of like kind of like, oh man, but there's another part of my comic collector brain. I'm like, I'm gonna find that one day. I don't know.
Like, I must find it. That's
I apologize. Cool. The TV is going nuts. I don't know what's going on with it, but we're just gonna deal because
we're gonna deal.
So I don't know if that's more of a hot take or just sort of that's what I did this last week. So, but there you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
yep.
It's definitely something I need to watch. Because I remember when it first came out and I saw the trailer, aging myself. I wanted to see it because at the time I was like, the Rock started doing movies and I wanted to see it. It was about the same time as like Walking Tall and all that, I think. And it was like one of his first like dramatic roles.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if you've never seen Faster, that's a fantastic Rock movie. Dude is an animal. He's an animal in that movie. And that car, I want that car.
Faster. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check that one out too.
But yeah, I remember wanting to see it, and then I heard that it was bad. So I was like, eh.
And here's kind of like the cushion that I gave it, because like I said, I can see why throughout the whole movie, I'm like, well, I can see why most people would think this is bad, despite the fact that I couldn't, because there was still this, like, you could see his influences throughout the whole movie, and I'm one of those guys where it's like, well, you kind of like, I see what you're trying to do here, I'll still kind of give you a pass. So that's kind of like where I'm at. And you could definitely see that his influences came from Philip K. Dick. I feel like the works of Philip K. Dick, did like A Scanner Darkly and stuff like that. It had that kind of vibe to it because it's all about like, it's the near future.
Robot's dream.
Near future technology, and everyone's doing drugs because of Philip K. Dick. The man liked various amphetamines. So, but what can I say? And then you can see a little bit of that, like I said, some Big Lebowski in there too, because it's kind of like set in L.A. and like it has, just these sort of like.
That's definitely a movie to see if you haven't.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
This is weirding me out. I don't know why it's doing that. But whatever.
It's not as noticeable in this image as the when you had the phone. Oh my! Am I jumping?
It's turning itself off.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
Is it me?
I've checked the connection. Let me double check.
My goodness. All right.
I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. But maybe. Did I just fix it?
Don't jinx yourself.
Looks fixed to me.
I had a USB plugged into it last week because I was trying to figure out how to do the images, which I figured out. I apologize for last week because it was a little janky. But maybe it just couldn't figure out what to read.
I guess
Maybe.
Huh.
you just gave it too much.
Yeah, I guess I just okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, yeah. it
Good to know.
hasn't done a thing.
Yeah, this is welcome to live television or streaming. You want to go or you want me to
You
go?
can go.
All right. So my hot take is I wore this to kind of piss off the Snyder Bros. But not really. But my hot take is you can like the new Superman and the Man of Steel, and it's okay. I mean, part B is Zack Snyder needs to stop posting Henry Cavill photos online.
Is that happening right now?
Yeah, he's stirring the pot. He's just like posting random like Man of Steel photos, like out of the blue, just to keep things going. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, career suicide. Just stop. Like, why are you doing this?
I enjoy how messy he is.
Yeah, it's like, what happened to Zack Snyder?
I thought he had some other projects that he's working on. I thought he kind of was
I
busy.
don't know. I assumed
does, but homie.
his mature Star Wars for Netflix.
Yeah,
I finished that a while back.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, hold on. We gotta do the thing. 3, 2, 1.
Horribly disagree. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, Henry Cavill was a great Superman. It was a different kind of Superman. I mean, obviously, he was a darker Superman.
Yeah,
but I mean, there were things to like about it. I thought
there were a lot of things I like about it.
Yeah, it was a fun movie.
It was because we hadn't got anything like that. Now that we've seen a different Superman in like our modern day, that's not 15 years before, we do have some things that we can compare and like really see the difference.
Yeah, because Return to Superman, I think, was the last Superman before that. And it was it was something.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Return of Superman, I mean.
Brandon Routh.
Yeah, Brandon Routh.
Kevin
Ralph
Spacey.
All right.
I mean, he makes a good Lex Luthor.
I agree. I thought he was good. And Parker Posey, of course, in it too. Always love her.
And Ralph got his redemption in Crisis on Infinite Earths during the Arrowverse stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance.
Coming back doing as Superman Kingdom Come, which was great.
And it was one of those times where you could really tell there was color contacts. Because they didn't go like the extra mile like X-Men and like digitally write in his blue eyes kind of thing.
Right.
Because the first X-Men, Mystique, Rebecca Romijn wore yellow contacts and they really messed it with her eyes. So from there on out, they just digitally.
They just went there and scribbled it in.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. So I think you can like both because they both had things that were great about them. Every now and again, just because it was in the same universe, both of these kind of were. I will go back and I will fast forward to the scene where Black Adam is fighting the Justice Society, or I will watch the beginning of The Flash, and then I'd stop the movies because they both they both captured an essence of.
There was a moment.
There was a moment. They captured the essence of what you would expect to see in a living, breathing superhero universe. And then all the Man of Steel stuff was good. Doomsday was a choice, but we'll continue on past that.
Right. So, and I guess is Blue Beetle kind of is he kind of out there in the ether? Is he gonna be carried over?
There's rumors that he's coming in and he's part of it. Nothing confirmed yet, as far as I know.
Because I feel like Blue Beetle was probably going to end up, if we see him in the James Gunn stuff, there will be no mentioning of him being there, and they will try to hide it and just let it be a surprise, which in this day and age is sometimes hard.
Yes.
Yeah. I would be excited if he showed up in Man of Tomorrow because everybody else is in it.
They sure are. All right.
Cool.
You got anything alone?
Yeah. That's all I got.
Okay.
This week is a short one. Short and sweet. I usually ramble on, but
all right, here we go. Mine is one sentence.
Oh.
Nicolas Cage when it's going to all be said and done, will be seen as the greatest entertainer that we have seen in our generation and probably a few more past this.
I mean,
Yeah, entertainer. Yeah.
Yes.
So, did you know that he legally changed his name to Nick Cage or Nicolas Cage?
No.
Yeah. So, he said I kept Nicholas because that's what my father named me, and I don't know why he used the French spelling, but he did.
But he
And
did.
yeah, but he said I changed it to Cage because if you don't know, he is I just went completely blank.
a huge comic fan.
No,
No?
he is the nephew of the director that did The Godfather.
Yeah.
Who is that? I'm
Oh, he's one of the Coppolas, correct? Like
Coppola,
he's
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Coppola family.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
he's
Jason
Francis
Schwartzman.
Coppola's. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's also a Coppola.
Oh, I mean, I could see that.
So they're kind of like I forget they're cousins on some level. I forget
Yeah.
which.
Well, Nicolas Cage is actually Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
Mhm.
So, like, I mean, close. But he said the reason he changed it was because he would rather start his own thing than be known as like the clown cousin, which is kind of, I feel so sorry for him.
I mean,
But I mean, he has created his own thing, and he deserves credit for that. Just because he's not like Leonardo, not even DiCaprio, but I mean like he's not a Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who gives a shit? I mean, nobody is Marlon Brando but Marlon Brando. And even Marlon Brando, do you know about Marlon Brando's acting class?
no. What?
Okay, Brando was definitely a lot like Nicolas Cage in real life. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, if you know about like the movie where he goosed the lady with his raw finger.
Are you talking about Last Tango in Paris?
Last Tango in Paris. Yeah. I mean,
Still need to watch that one.
there's that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But also he had his own acting style, and his class is known as, so it's legendary, his acting class, where he shows up in complete drag and is in character.
Yeah.
Like the entire time, and he's talking about, and he makes a great point, but the way he does it is so Brando. He's like, you can't be afraid to be embarrassed and be an actor.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, the dude, I mean, he took it to the nth level on everything he does. I mean, the older he got, the crazier he got. So, I mean, if you want to talk about Nick Cage being like a great actor, there you go.
I thought you were going to mention too the reason why he picked Cage is because he actually really did love Luke Cage, the character.
Yeah. Originally, his stage name. Yeah, huge comic book fan.
Huge comic.
Yeah, they stole
Yeah.
Superman from you. That would have been something interesting to see.
Yes. He would have then been the only actor to play a Spider-Man and a Superman.
He did get to voice Superman in Teen Titans Go to the Movies though. So
Yeah.
he was in that one, so.
That's right.
He kind of
That
got
was
to be
actually a
Superman.
fun movie.
And it was a great movie, actually. Yeah, I love Teen
Yeah.
Titans Go to the Movies.
It was a good movie.
I think I saw that one twice in the theater, actually.
Awesome. You went to the movies too.
Yeah.
Anthony. Andrew goes to the movie. Who's Anthony?
Oh,
My brother.
but yeah. So I wanted to say that one because I don't know if y'all had a chance to like watch any of Spider Noir.
I still have not yet.
Okay.
I've watched about half-ish because I'm waiting on my kid because she wants to watch it too, but then she don't want to watch it except when she wants to watch it.
Right.
So
Spider Noir did a very good thing. Like the promotional stuff for it was essentially non-existent until like 2-3 days before, and then it was there, and then it's just good. Like from start to finish, every episode is just like it is entertaining.
Yeah,
it is good.
Now, did you watch it in the black and white? Or the
I watched it in black and white, Andrew. I
good man.
am not a heretic.
Yes.
same. But I've heard that the color is really good. It's done in like Technicolor.
Yes.
So like, which there's apparently one of the stuntmen online is saying that they filmed a good chunk of the show and they had done the backgrounds in like green and pastels and stuff to show up well on black and white.
Right.
And then they were like, you know what? We should probably make a color version too. And then they went back and they refilmed everything that they had filmed. But why didn't you just Technicolor it?
Yeah, it would have been cooler.
More expensive, I guess. I don't know. But you
Technicolor
you
is
know the
expensive.
reference of like what it should be. You're not guessing. I don't know.
I remember, because I remember seeing a handful of people, because I like to watch, especially when it comes to superhero trailers, I like to see people's reactions. And there were a few people that were like, oh, is there gonna be a color version? I don't know if I can watch it in black and white. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's just like you can't disconnect and kind of pretend it's the 1930s for 30 minutes or.
Yeah.
I don't understand sometimes, because obviously when I do get to it, I'm gonna watch it in black and white too. But
yeah. I'm probably gonna.
The screen is frozen right now, and I'm not sure why, but I'll fix it. We're just gonna keep going.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm probably gonna rewatch it again in color, because I did see like one of the trailers that was in color, and I was like, oh, those colors are really vibrant. And there's some stuff in the show I'm like, what does this look like if it was colored? If they never gave me the option of there being a colored version, I would never think about it.
Gotcha.
But since there's the option, eventually I will rewatch it in color.
And I've heard by people who watched both that there are certain things like the use of their powers that is interesting to see in color.
Interesting.
Okay.
I wondered if they were going to do any of because I remember when Scott Pilgrim originally came out, it was in manga form, so it was in black and white. So there was a joke in there about something about like, oh, hand me that, like, or something. Somebody's like, hand me that green thing or that red thing or something like that, and somebody's like, oh, which one? This one, that, and they'd be like, and they were able to kind of make the joke, but then they made a color version, so then they had to change that part of the. So it's like there's a little subline down the bottom that says like, oh, this joke was funnier in black and white. Sorry.
That's funny too.
So, I mean, for all of you who don't understand color theory, in black and white, green and red on the grayscale is the exact same color.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to explain that to a head of Lockheed when I was working there one time. He was like, let's do a green camo shirt with red print on it. And I was like, that's not going to work. Like, why not?
Don't do that.
I was like, well, and I was like, the colors vibrate and it's going to hurt people's eyes. And he's like, what do you mean colors vibrate? And I was like, you're an engineer, sir. You understand vibrations. But yeah, he actually listened to me, which was cool of him. Very cool of him.
Nice.
All right. Well, yeah, that was it. What I had for that. Yeah.
I'll big agree for that one. Yeah, because I mean, still, I'm watching stuff that he's in. Like, was it Wild at Heart? That was the.
Is that the horse movie?
David Lynch movie from I think that like 1990. That's the one where he wears the snakeskin jacket and it's him and Laura Dern. They're like it's.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking there's another one. It's like a horse where she dives horses into a pool. I thought that was called Wild at Heart, but never mind. It was some movie they showed us at school, and it was like heartbreaking because, in one of the dives, spoiler alert for a 30-year-old movie.
Shame on you for not watching it.
Yeah. So the big risk was you can't keep your eyes open or you could go blind. And eventually she kept her eyes open because the horse was jittering or whatever. She's trying to manage the horse and she went blind, and that was. What is it about school? Schools always like have to show you sad animal movies. I don't know. I can't even tell you how many times we watch like Homeward Bound, like.
Or sad movies about girls, if they do something, they'll go blind. I will explain what I mean right now. Hold on.
I was about to say, if you know a movie that is, put in the comics, but...
Madeline Goes to Paris.
Oh.
In the movie, when she gets lost and taken by the evil orphanage woman, and she gets sent down to the basement for child labor because it's a sweatshop down there.
Right.
They each, like, if you, like, there's different colors that everyone can sew, and, like, every color is, like, better for your eyes. But if you're being really, really bad, you have to use the black yarn, and the black yarn will make you go blind. And then there's a little girl in there who is blind, and then they sing a song about, I am blind and I wish to have a family. And
you can't be blind and have a family? What?
And so that one, it was like, what the fuck?
who were we at that point in history? Oh my
It was
god!
a kids movie, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Right? Damn the French! No.
They don't mess around.
Wow. Oh man.
She just got her appendix out too, man. Madeline had a rough year.
Ah.
Wow. That's it. That's interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, so, moving on. All right. I'm super tired of that. I guess I don't know. That was a bad segue. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna move on to the supers. All right. So Supergirl trailer dropped last week, I think. Right. I think it was like a day or two before we did our live stream, and it was one of the options that we were going to potentially do. But it was a slow week, so we're going to do it this week. Yeah, Supergirl trailer dropped, has some new footage, and let me see if I can pull up. I figured out the image viewer, guys. Ta-da! Hey, here's a story.
I gotta sit right here.
You're up there now. Oh no,
Andrew's up there.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, this is Millie Alcox, and I don't know. So yeah, this is when he discovers her. I don't know if it must have like read the vibrations, I guess, of this Fortress of Solitude, or knew that the Kryptonian stuff was nearby, and that's why it went there. Because why did it go there? He's like, he literally stepped out of the way, and he's like, ha ha. But yeah, she's speaking. Oh, sorry, I've got like this. I left my mouse on there so I could pick.
She's wrapped in tinfoil to convey that she is, out of all of Krypton, she is the only leftover. So,
yeah, she was being microwaved in there.
Locks in freshness.
Yeah, speaking of fresh, that is why she is younger than Superman, even though she is his older cousin because of time dilation and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did she go through a black hole, or did he go through a black hole? I can't remember.
She went through a black hole.
She went through one, and that caused the timey-wimey craziness. So.
Yep. So it looks like that she may or may not have blonde hair, because in the comics, her alter ego has different hair color, right?
Yes. Believe it's black. Dark mine?
So wouldn't it be interesting if because we've seen footage of her on Krypton with blonde hair.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just her roots are dark.
Yeah, in the flashbacks. Yeah, because we do see later in the trailer, it's like these her dark roots, and then it goes into the blonde.
Oh no, it's jumping again. It wasn't the USB.
Uh-oh.
It's me.
I don't know if they're gonna go the route of like her just like going by Kara even when she's just in regular mode, or if she's gonna do the Linda Lee.
Linda Lee.
Right.
Another double L name in all of Superman. So many double L names.
So many double L's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of hope they go the route of just calling her Kara, and it's giving her a different last name.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I mean, as far as like secret identities, like Kara.
She's not gonna have a secret identity. Come on, let's be real here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, Supergirl is her moniker. They don't.
Yeah.
The world doesn't know her as Kara.
No.
Unless Superman is like Kara or whatever. I don't know. Is somebody gonna call her Kara?
You know he's gonna be out there, be like, "Hey, cuz, how you doing?" And she just flips him off and flies off.
Props. Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't read the Woman of Tomorrow comic, do yourself a favor and read it. It is a little wordy because Ruthie likes to talk. But yeah, it's really good, and it'll help you kind of know what's going on a little better and understand how much of a badass Supergirl is.
Yep.
I'd actually gone back too and started reading True Grit, because I never read the book True Grit, so I got through the first chapter and they talked all about downtown Fort Smith, which is my hometown. So it's just fun. It's funny to hear, see it described, even the old West version of it. But
very cool.
It was fun.
That's
Yeah,
good.
this
A fun read.
this is supposedly True Grit in space. That's why
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
And the same, like,
Same vibe.
the same core ideas. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And originally, that's why Lobo is in this version, because originally, the author was going to have Lobo be the like the John Wayne character,
Mhm.
but decided that it would be more personal if Kara was. So he got mixed.
That's fair.
So Lobo's now
I like it.
low beef. Low beef. That's like
La beef.
All right.
Hey, Ghost.
from Space, Texas.
Yeah.
And I wonder too, I'm hoping, yeah, because at least the comic that I've read most recently was one from the 90s. His motorcycle was just on a loop, just play Steppenwolf's Born to Be Wild. Just,
Steppenwolf?
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Would be a good
Is that a Easter egg for something?
Who knows? And then I've seen other comics too where
To the Snyderverse?
I've seen other comics too where it's blasting like other music too, but I think it would just be funny if it was just played Born to Be Wild on a loop. But
Right, yeah, that's kind of
Every time he just starts it.
I went to Earth once, it sucked, but I like this song.
Can't get this out of the cassette player.
he would have a cassette player.
We're 8-track. It's been a while. Those Cubans are great too, though.
Whichever format
Cubans
holds up
cigars.
in the vacuum of space the best. Like,
Right, yeah. And it's got to be a CD. 'cause
I would think a
lasers,
CD,
right?
yeah.
Lasers.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
I wonder, can Superman like play music like that? Just random thoughts. Okay.
No. There's a lot of weird
But
stuff he could do with his
dude's
powers if he
eyes-
applied thought to it.
yeah.
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 Speaking of powers, okay, so like online, this is like a whole deal because bros online
Huh?
are trying to look for a reason to hate on Supergirl
Aw.
because Supergirl apparently,
I can give you
and,
one.
and they're going to be super pissed that she is super more badass than Superman and tougher. But once
And-
you see what she's been through and how she came up, you completely understand. Give it a chance. But in the poster, she's got her ears pierced, and people are like, "She's Kryptonian. How did she get her ears pierced?"
Oh.
Homie.
And James Gunn actually answered, and he was like, "The same way she gets drunk, goes to a planet
Where you can do it.
with a red sun."
With a
right?
red sun. Yeah, you have to use
Yeah.
Kryptonian biology to do stuff.
Yeah. Plus, I want to say in the Kryptonian flashbacks, she's got her ears pierced.
And on
So,
Krypton, they're just
She
regular
grew up.
folks.
See, that just goes to prove people don't know anything about Supergirl,
Yeah,
or like Argo City and where she came from,
yeah.
and that whole traumatic story.
No Kryptonian has powers on Krypton until they leave and find a yellow sun.
Which is how Argo City died.
Yes. So yeah, everything's fine. Also, I'll give you a reason if they want a reason to like be mad at Supergirl. She is
Don't feed the flame.
she is canonically and canonly stronger than Clark by a mile.
Really?
Yes,
So,
she
yeah. How and why?
because we found out not too long ago. Well, we found out actually a while ago when one guy came to the planet by the name of General Zod.
Aha.
He got a whole good old explanation of, hey, Kryptonians that lived on Krypton and then go to yellow suns just have the potential of just being stronger
Uh-huh.
because of the
Okay.
way that they just absorb all of the yellow sun energy because their bodies are craving it
Yeah,
more.
because their bodies are mature.
Mhm. And he's been there his whole time, so he's just
Hmm.
like, this is just what I am used to.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I would have thought Superman would be stronger because he came up in it, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense.
In the long run, I mean, if he wants to go jump in the sun, he can just supercharge himself. But like on like just there, they will absorb more faster because their cells are just craving it.
Okay. So I mean, Supergirl also goes back and forth a lot more than Clark. So she probably built up that ability to absorb it, I guess.
That what'd you call it? It's like if you don't drink coffee, you drink coffee for like 6 months and then you just stop for a month, and the next time you drink coffee, it's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That makes okay. That makes sense. Listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about.
It's almost like these stories were like written by writers. You know what I mean?
I know. It's like
What's
they
up with
thought about
that?
it for years or something, and we just sat in front of it for 5 minutes, and we have an opinion.
But yeah, this
Yeah.
movie's gonna be wild.
Yeah. Speaking of online, so apparently, a living Superman, everybody's least favorite living Superman,
Oh,
yeah, and the only one I've ever met in person
Oh, no.
and shaken hands with,
Oh man.
has said something very disparaging about Millie Cox and her looks, and yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Why?
So, but I don't know exactly what he said because I didn't want to dig into it because I
Yeah.
was like, shut up, Dean Cain. But like, why, dude? Why say stuff like that? Why be rude? Why be mean? Like, you're a living Superman. Like, own it, man. Like, be better, be best, if you will. I mean,
be best.
so yeah, I don't want to be embarrassed that I met you in person, my man. that I was so nervous I didn't want to speak to you because I just wanted to shake the hand of a living Superman. By the way, his hand is massive. By the way, like,
Jeez.
I'm not a small guy, but like
Yeah.
his hand was like just. He's a thick dude. Like he's just
I
he's
bet, yeah.
dense.
I think I don't. Like,
He's tall too. I mean, he's not tall, but he's well over 6 foot.
Is he
Maybe 6'3", I guess.
is he still running around with the boys at ICE? Is that what he's still, or was that kind of like a one weekend
I
type
know,
deal?
yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. He seemed like he was rolling with that crew for a bit, but
yeah, he probably still is. I don't know. I don't know, man. Please be better. Like, I beg you.
come on, Dean.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I
But
won't
yeah,
say what
the
he said.
internet-
I was just curious.
And the internet jumped down his throat.
Well, yes.
She's like a 22-year-old girl
Yeah.
or something,
Yeah.
and he's 50 something.
We have it's all right. Kids on the internet aren't great, and I'm not saying that's a whole separate thing. But at the same time,
Kids in real life aren't great.
kids, yeah, well, they can just say stuff. But at the same time, like we've experienced so many actors, so many child actors, especially. She's not a child actor by any means, that have like been warped and or like gotten addicted to things or whatever it may be from
Disney stars.
yeah, Disney stars, Nickelodeon stars. Nickelodeon's a whole separate thing too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Honey.
goodness.
Watch that show.
Like there's no reason a young actor who is like starting to hit the pinnacle in her career that will allow her to have longevity to just to like be able to keep doing this stuff. There's no reason to disparage her or give her any other complexes because I'm sure anyone that's like in that position is already in their own head.
But I mean, you had your shot, man,
Yeah.
and you had a good run. But let her have her shot. Just, I mean, it ain't, if it's, how many times go, don't be a troll. If it's not for you, just ignore it. I mean, if you can't say anything good, don't say anything good at all. Don't say anything at all.
Yes, that.
There are many other
happened to
movies. There are literally dozens of other movies that are coming out between now and the end of the year. So I hear. So I mean, you know, if you don't like this one, then go and wait in line for the next one
Yeah.
that comes out in the next few weeks or so. Because I know we only get like one movie like every like month and a half or so these days. So
These days.
and that's
Unless you're
I
on
can see.
streaming.
So people are like, oh well, this is the one movie. So this is why I have to throw this tantrum because there's nothing else to watch in the theater. So. I don't know how much longer I was going to go with that, but
Yeah.
it's just guys. I mean, it's once again it's the same argument that I've made for Star Wars is that like mainly this is for kids, okay, and for kids at heart. And if you're not having a fun time as an adult, maybe it's time to move on. Like so,
Yeah.
there you go.
And there you go. You know, it's a universe, so there's gonna be another one, and these
Yeah.
characters are gonna be around forever.
Yep.
They're our modern mythology. They're not going away. So just wait a little while, and there'll be another version, or there'll be something else that you
Something
can
else,
get
yeah,
into.
that you
I mean,
can
there are
latch
other
on to.
characters that are down your alley.
And I don't know which Superman, Supergirl check boxes that these guys aren't hitting, because I don't understand the super people that are in these people's minds when they're picturing these characters. I don't understand, like, when
Murder super. My big argument with this one when it came out, even though I thought it was the hope and all that kind of stuff,
Mhm.
the trailer with the whole, savior
Mhm.
tropes and everything,
Mhm.
I was really into it and I really enjoyed it. But my whole thing is, characters are what they are, and if you want Superman to be Batman, just make a freaking Batman movie.
Yes.
Don't try to make Superman Batman, because then what do you do with Batman?
You make
Superman
him
ain't dark. You've got
Flash.
Superman 3. Like, there are moments,
Yeah.
which, another hot take. I thought that was a great movie. But
Wait, which one?
Superman 3.
Superman 3.
I really enjoyed
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah. Apparently the machine was supposed to be Brainiac, and some people were so pissed about that.
Right.
Huh. Okay.
Because they thought Brainiac was just too far out there.
Okay.
Apparently in every iteration, we've come this close to getting Brainiac because he's a big Superman villain, but they didn't believe that it was going to work.
Possibly one of the biggest.
So if Man of Tomorrow comes out, is released, that's making history and breaking the Brainiac curse.
Yay. Well, that'll be interesting. Oh, right.
Get out of my TV, Brainiac.
Let me ask you guys this question. It's about Superman, the movie, the one that just came out not too long ago. Because I had this conversation at another time in the past. When in the beginning of the movie, after Superman made it back to the Fortress of Solitude and he was getting his sunlight cereal, why did he scream?
Why did he scream?
Why did he scream?
Was it healing some of his wounds, maybe, or?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he healed so fast, I mean, imagine it would hurt.
Yeah.
His bones are getting back together, yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I had to explain that to
I'm
somebody.
not sure how many broken
just because he's
bones he had, but-
invulnerable, just because he's invulnerable doesn't mean it's not painful.
Yeah. And this was the first time they said a little like Star Wars-esque thing. This is the first time that he actually lost in the time that he's been Superman, which it turns out he lost because he was fighting. I gave you spoiler warnings. He was fighting himself.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. All right. It's just stuff like that. I think we've also kind of entered into a point with some stuff that people, and I don't want to like be down on anyone about it, but I feel like some things folks don't get the nuance of stuff, or like read between the lines of like them doing this thing of like, this is what actually you're seeing because you're not reading it or whatever, or not saying it to you out loud or explaining it. Like, this is just what it is. And like, I think some of that makes folks feel like that is stupid. I don't get what like that thing is.
Yeah.
And they will be disparaging towards the movie or that particular thing within the movie, wherever it may be.
And I think another reason is, and I mentioned this today because one of my coworkers mentioned that they liked Chronicles of Riddick, and the other coworker was like, "You like Chronicles of Riddick?" And I was like, "It's not it's a cult classic." I was like, and that's how I said how things become cult classics, because the reason he said it's the only DVD I had, and so I rewatched it a bunch. And that's how a lot of things became cult classics. Like It's a Wonderful Life was a huge flop.
Yeah.
And the only reason that it's as classic today is because they sold it off cheap to play overnight on a loop, and people had to sit and watch it, or they did, and they learned to like it. And I think the problem with today, and man shouts at Cloud, is that there's so much content coming out that there's always something new, and you move on and you're not forced to, like, there's no boredom. So there's no creativity dies in boredom, or without boredom. Boredom is the engine of creativity. That's what I mean.
You got there.
Yeah, thank you. So, I mean, the more you watch something and you sit with something, you learn to like it or appreciate things about it, or like, that's why I like the week to week shows that come out, because you get a week to dwell on it and think about it, and the fan theories that are crafted, and people get to talking about it and see it and rewatch it over and over, instead of things that are just like Spider Noir, for whatever reason they just dropped it all at once. But I mean,
it's because they didn't know.
yeah,
They didn't expect whatever to happen, so they were like, well, we'll just swing for the fences, see what happens, I guess.
As much as I like it, I really hope the Sonyverse isn't coming back. Sorry.
Yeah. The Amazon verse. Because they got Silk too. That's supposed to be coming out at some point.
Oh, they got Silk too.
I
Okay.
don't know if that's still coming out or not.
I don't know if they canceled it or not.
But once again, it's going to be another sort of fragmented character in her own little bubble.
Yep.
When it's just sort of like, you know, what'd be fun about all these characters is seeing them, you know, bump up against Spider-Man.
Right, an actual Spider-Man. What?
I have to say too, there's that comic that I read when you showed the other day, you showed the coffee, the Doctor Doom coffee, and so I looked it up because I looked up that character's name again because it's the royal family that was in charge of that ruled Latveria before Doom came along. It was like, hey, I'm in charge now, so get out. Like, but that comic had a 2-part. So the first half was that, but the second half was a story about Kraven the Hunter fighting Khazar.
Oh,
and then it's part of me just like the second when I saw that I was like, why didn't they do that in Kraven the movie? Like it's like that's what it totally been like. That's because definitely I would love to see those two going at it.
Yeah,
for sure. And then also I was reminded today because I was listening to Garth Ennis talking on one of these podcasts where they were interviewing him. You know, as he's gotten older, I think definitely he's you know, I don't think he was ever as angry as I thought he was, but he definitely he's more soft spoken than I thought he'd be. But I never heard him speak before. But he was talking about
Alan Moore
when he was writing The Punisher, and I'd forgotten that there was a story in there about how basically Nick Fury is kind of like responsible for like. Not for, you know, the traumatic stuff, but like the parts that made him like the elite, you know, machine that he was. Like Nick Fury was a part of that, and I was like, man, I want to see those two guys. But I want to see, you know, Samuel L. Jackson and John Bernthal, you know, run into each other at some point and be like, hey, Fury.
Samuel L. Jackson doesn't run. It's in his contract.
Oh, gotcha.
Like literally.
Gotcha. No run.
Yeah. John Bernthal. Hey. You think you can just walk around here and be free? Listen here, motherfucker.
That's our one. No. It was worth it.
Nick Fury, I'm done taking orders from you, Nick Fury.
I know, dude. Could you imagine a Nick Fury that gets to be in an R-rated Punisher movie?
Oh man,
like
now I want that so bad.
Sign up for that,
please.
Like, can we get the MF and Nick Fury?
Yes.
Because I mean, that's the only one that he hasn't been able to say it yet.
Yep.
Right.
That's the only one.
I was about to say we watched Goodfellas like 2 weeks ago. He says it in that.
Oh, okay.
I forgot he was in Goodfellas. I was like, it's Sam Jackson for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He forgot to move the truck, man. That was the end of him. Should have moved the truck, bro.
And then he was in True Romance for like 2 minutes as well. Once again, like another movie where he was only in there for like 2 minutes.
That was probably like the beginning of his Tarantino
arc. Yeah,
for sure.
That's one movie that I've owned for quite a while and still haven't watched.
Oh, well, it's a good one.
Watch it.
It's got Michael Rappaport in it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to watch it.
So,
if you're a traitor and you know it, clap your hands. Sorry. Yeah. Traitors reference. Sorry.
That's okay from the show.
From the show Traitor.
Yeah.
He was definitely the craziest person on Traitor by a mile.
Was fantastic.
Did not disappoint, I guess, in his Michael Rappaportness.
Nice. So yeah, bringing it back around to Supergirl. No worries. This is
Rabbit Trail.
It's a live show, baby. So apparently there was and I briefly saw this, but I just kind of, for whatever reason, I just scrolled past it. But Andrew sent this. So for whatever reason, right there behind Supergirl, this artwork, it's official artwork, was put out as a metal poster, like $120 metal poster. And that little long-necked brown alien right behind Supergirl. This is the art style of the Woman of Tomorrow comic.
Mm-hmm. Bilquis Everly. is her name. She's
Yeah.
a Brazilian, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, she did the actual comic too.
Yeah, so she
Yeah.
did the comic too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Same artist.
So yeah, they did this version to look like the movie because you can see it's the new outfit. But yeah, for whatever reason, in the Supergirl movie, there is a very similar alien, but it's not that one. That one is actually where is he? This guy from Star Wars.
Which I guess I do not remember as much as I liked. I guess I've only watched Last Jedi 2 or 3 times, but I do not remember this character.
They were also in the prequels.
In the prequels as well. Okay.
Yeah, because there were a couple of senators that were that type of alien.
Okay.
So yeah, this
And
has
a Jedi.
been pulled down.
Okay.
So if you did get your hands on this, it's gonna be worth some
It's
money.
worth some money.
Worth some money. So hold on to that. So that's hilarious.
The unofficial Star Wars Supergirl crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the closest we'll get, I guess.
Somebody gave her the wrong reference. That's
Maybe.
pretty great. Yeah. This guy. What's his name again, Andrew?
I had it somewhere. It was. I think it's on the. Where did I put it there? Blah, 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 blah.
It's
Okay,
a Star Wars name.
Lexo Sugar is the name of this character. So,
Yeah.
because every character, no matter how small the part it is, they've got a name.
They got a
And
name.
that's why you go out and you buy those big, thick DK books where you turn the pages and they've got all the cutouts of like all the ships. That was like my
Yep.
favorite thing to do at Books A Million back in the day. Is just go through those books and be like, oh, now I know a little factoid that my parents don't know. And I just felt so smart.
I don't know why I thought of this, but my older sister was a military brat and she lived with her dad on the base in Japan for a while.
Mhm.
And she came back and lived with us and she spoke some Japanese, which was hilarious. When she got mad, she'd look up Japanese words to call people. She had like a little book, she'd look it up. And I remember she called my older brother like a fat watermelon head in Japanese or something like that. And but yeah, she had a Star Wars coloring book in Japanese and eventually gave it to me, but it's been lost in the wind.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would have been, it was really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Anywho. Alrighty, so on to Man of Tomorrow. So originally when James Gunn announced Man of Tomorrow, he shared this image that it was going to be not a Superman movie, but Man of Tomorrow. So Man of Tomorrow could refer to Lex, it could refer to Superman, but we see Lex in this suit. And recently they have started filming Man of Tomorrow, and of course we have heard that everybody and their mama is in Man of Tomorrow. It's like a soft Justice League backdoor pilot, something. I don't know, but
what would you call it? Keep going. I'm thinking what you call it.
Because Jon Stewart's going to be in it as well as the other 3 from
and
the first movie. Kara, and I assume Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific
the
and
Justice Gang.
It would
Metamorpho.
I guess if it was a comic book, it would be a Zero comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those sort of prequel-ish type comics before the main thing kicks off.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So he shared this image recently of Lex in his power suit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is real. This is not a graphic image that was drawn or created in a computer. Like, this is a real suit.
Yes.
And you can see if I can. I don't know if I can zoom in enough, but you can see. Oh, that's not where I wanted to zoom.
You can see that
such detail.
Look, that's
there he is.
That's him.
Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult. That is him. That's him in the thing right there.
I did see some video of him walking around. They had him walking from the trailer to the set, and so it was.
So
it's
not just for show. Like, he can move in that thing.
He can move.
And I don't know if you could. Let me try to zoom in.
There weren't even any of those gray bits with the white X's on them, just to be like, oh, this is a part that we have to add in post. But no, it was all practical.
Yeah, and that is the Argus logo on the chest plate there.
Man, Flag Senior has really messed up. Wow.
I don't know how I
he's
feel
got
about
a
him right
chip
now.
on
Yeah.
his shoulder, man.
Because I understand his rage, but also, yeah, that was so mean what they put all like because it wasn't just Peacemaker. I mean, they put all those guys through.
They put
heck.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Going through those doors, and they're all just laughing in the control room, and I'm like, why aren't you guys helping? Like,
Yeah. Creature Commandos is supposed to be coming out, I think, later this summer. Or
we got a second season.
Yeah,
So,
second season.
nice.
Here we go.
I was kind of wondering about that one.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
It's me,
he's
Frankenstein.
running that show. So I mean, where are they going with it this time?
Yeah,
Because I mean, he was a heroic character in the first season.
Yeah,
he was.
but now he's just kind of like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
Yeah.
all right.
So
cool.
I don't know if you looked it up, but there were some leaks. I don't know if they're leaks or if they're like, you know how Spider-Man filmed in New York and they let people film and watch them. It looked like James Gunn did the same thing with Man of Tomorrow, and we see Superman in his new suit, which is it's a different cut and his hair's just a little shaggier. And we see Lex walking around in this suit, but we also see them filming a fight between those two, and he is beating the shit out of Lex in his power suit. And poor little Lex thought that he was a big bad boy with his suit, but apparently not. So that is going to be exciting.
It's going to be exciting to see. And I feel like that works in their favor of letting folks like watch them do it and like letting some of these not leaks come out simply because it just builds up a hype for the stuff. It,
Right,
like it gives it's in everyone's mouth, and we won't see this another what year, 2 years.
Oh yeah, probably because if they're still filming right now, they just started.
And in this version of the DC universe so far, like at this point, they've gotten rid of all of the kryptonite on Earth, essentially, and that's why Lex probably doesn't have any
in his chest
secret hidden kryptonite like he might in the past. Because that's why he had to have Metamorpho, because he's the only one who could just make it.
Yep. Yeah, because they made a point to like say that, which is good. It was good that they did not use it as like the crutch of how to like hurt Superman in the first movie.
So it's like they go to that every single time.
Putting the necklace on him, and then he's like drowning in the pool. Miss Tenchmacher has to save him. And
but I mean, Lex he doesn't have his ring with the kryptonite in it. Does Batman have kryptonite?
That's
maybe.
The question.
Ooh,
if anyone did.
What if Bruce Wayne is responsible for bringing kryptonite to Earth because he needs a backup?
Because he needs his contingency plan for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, sorry, Clark. Eventually, but I mean, not right now. Because right now.
Yeah.
Who's Martha?
So an interesting thing that I think you'll both like this. I think that we're going to like see more as we continue on in this universe. There are some things that are plot points in the movie, but that seem to like semi be resolved in like some other things, or at least calm down. But they do seem like they are things that Batman, it's like from the shadows, would just constantly keep paying attention to and making catalog of. And like, even though Superman saved the day at the end of the movie, but the news about him, his parents sending him to Earth and like procreating with every woman he possibly can, is still out there.
I'm sure that's on Batman's wall right now.
Yes.
I feel like there's gonna be one of those scenes when we finally get to Bruce, where it's gonna be like him in the Batcave, like looking at like all the screens, and like every screen has just a different super on it, a different metahuman. Like, and he's just sitting there like this, like like the dad from Evangelion.
I mean, he's definitely a chess player, so he's a wait and see strategist. He's gonna see what the playing field is before he just goes out there. That was another issue I had with how Batfleck was written, because he just seemed to like just wanted to just like
he was just out there,
get that, jump the gun,
jump the gun.
Oh wait,
Mr. Wayne,
my bad. Where's it?
Do you like this style going forward too? Because in the past, I think some of the problems is that like for instance, Batman v Superman, they took I think some complaints, and that was definitely a complaint of mine, is that like they took too many big stories and tried to cram them into one movie.
Yep.
They took like
That's always
Death
bad
of
news.
Superman, Doomsday, and like this, you know, the
Frank
iconic
Miller,
fight from the
yeah.
Frank Miller, you know, comics, you know, the two of them, these two powerhouses going at each other.
Yeah, and that's always like a telltale of a studio getting too involved.
And I think that David Harbour Hellboy movie from a few years back, when they tried to make the first attempt at a reboot, once again I think they took too many. They took, you know, which I love most of. I love almost all of Hellboy's like comics, but they took several of the big ones and once again tried to cram them into one movie again. And you're just like, come on, guys! They tried to do a little bit of Hellboy in Mexico, and then the main story was like him having like King Arthur DNA. But then they tried to mix in with a few other things towards the end, and you're just like, just pick one and stick with it. Like you gotta
exactly, especially if you're trying to build a franchise. Like, why would you burn all your stories into one?
You would do it all at once. Yeah, that would suck.
Which is why, even though this last reboot of Hellboy, even though it's like definitely the lowest budget version, which I found it kind of interesting to see how what you can do a Hellboy movie with a low budget, but they stuck to the
Crooked Man.
Yeah, they stuck to that Crooked Man story, which is only like a three comic, you know, arc, and like I just thought it was cool. They were able to stay true to it, and I think that's what they're that's what they're shooting for with Supergirl, is they're kind of sticking to Woman of Tomorrow,
and just one story, flush it out, get all the good bits.
And just also goes to show, like, you can still make a great movie and not spend billions of dollars. I mean, billion.
You're right.
Where you have to make $1 billion to just break even or make money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you're able to intern then, because you know, I've been seeing that's what I like, because when they stick to this one story, then they can, at the end of all the trailers, they'd be like, now go read the comic and like go check it out, which is a great comic and everyone should read it. But
right, because the whole
trying to get more readers again.
Yeah, the whole master plan with releasing the movie in theaters and then making you wait, and then being able to sell the DVDs and having more money come in, and then selling the novelization, like all that money is gone. And so like right now, all they focus on is opening night, which is the stupidest thing in the world. Like, it's a flop if it doesn't make X amount on opening night.
On like Thursday, the Thursday night showing.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
Don't even wait till Friday anymore.
Right.
Silly.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they did that, where they could turn around and promote the source material again, like, there's your other source of income to try to win back some of that.
They gotta print, depending on how old the comic is, they in that term, then they gotta print the stuff. Because I'm dying, I'm dead. Sorry, y'all. Because one thing, anytime, and it's happened for the past, I don't know, what year are we in? 2026? Since 2000 and since 2010 is where I can think about this really happening. Because before then, comic book movies were like, and like folks that did stuff, knew the stuff, and didn't stuff, they were like, all right, this is fun to watch, but they never thought to read the stuff. Mm-hmm. When they say a movie is based on a particular comic, that comic disappears.
Really?
Yes. The greatest instance I can
remember. Because it's sold out, or because they don't sell it at the time?
Because they sell out. Any it can be like something that's a penny bin comic, and there you go into a comic shop and say, hey, do you have any issues of this? We just sold out all of them.
There you go.
I did hop into the comic book shop yesterday to pick up Absolute Catwoman. And I couldn't help it. I went around the corner to see kind of what they had in the DC section, and they do have a few issues, a few number ones of Supergirl tomorrow, but they want $44 for them, like it's right there on the sticker. And I'm not even sure if those are like first, second, third, fourth printings, because you know, so it's like, are you gonna pay $44 for like, you know, fourth printing? I don't know.
Bro, just read it digitally.
Or you spend $15 on Amazon like I do.
Get the trades and.
But I bought it like a year ago. Also,
they've been doing the cool thing, and I've heard has been helping, like, just readership in general, is that they've been doing those more compact like versions. So they take the trades and they make them more manga sized.
I get it, but I don't like those because you can't really see the artwork as well. Like, you make it's like a 5-inch by, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The DC compacts.
But when they make them
Marvel
smaller,
has their version of that now too.
And when they make them smaller, though, they're able to make them cheaper. So
yeah, that is true. Yeah, so you can get like a $10, you know, graphic novel, which is great.
They're,
But
they're trying to reach the manga crowd, I think, for sure.
the
Like,
artists get screwed again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think it's really cool that, like with the Supergirl poster, that they had the original artist do a workup of the actress and for the new movie and everything.
Yeah.
Because, let's continue to hype the original creators.
Let's make those connections.
Yeah.
And get people to love the writers and the artists that work on them, not just like, because I think some people treat these characters like they've just sort of always existed, and and like when these stories come out, they just magically appear. It's like, no, people work really hard on this. People write it, and people pencil it, and people ink it, and people color it,
and they wouldn't try to adapt it into a movie in some shape or form if the story was not like really good.
Exactly. Right. They recreate these scenes and people go wild, but then they completely forget the artists that put that together in the first place.
Yeah,
that created that.
That's really what I would love to see. Is I'd love people start like more people knowing who Tom King is, more people knowing knowing these artists, more people know that Scott Snyder, of course, who's been heading up all the absolute stuff. He's been doing
not this Snyder.
Yeah, different Snyder.
different Snyder.
Different DC Snyder, but.
Because I feel like once we at some point in time, because this still has sections, right? Right now we're still in Gods and Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If at any point in time, like during this section, we start getting into like new God stuff, like, oh my God,
which supposedly we're not, but I mean, it's
like
we're going that direction.
Yeah,
let's get some Kirby up in here.
Get some Kirby up in here. We're getting Kirby in here.
What were you saying earlier about Barda?
Oh, Big Barda. Oh, yes. I saw a cool fan posting. It was a shot of Megan Thee Stallion and Daniel Radcliffe, and I guess they're both on the Fall and Rise of Reggie Jenkins, I think is the name of the show. It's on
Reggie Jenkins,
or
something like that.
Reggie Jenkins.
Roscoe Jenkins.
It's a show. It's a show.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe. But it's the two. It's Daniel Radcliffe.
Who's a secret genius? Tracy Morgan is.
And it just made me think like it's like they just said fan casting for Mr. Miracle and Big Barda, and I'm like, now that I see it, I'm like, yep, I don't know, I'm all for Daniel. I think Daniel Radcliffe would make a great Mr. Miracle.
Look, after seeing Guns Akimbo, Daniel Radcliffe cannot do wrong in my eyes.
Yeah.
I think it's just the right kind of. I'm sure it's one that he would love. I'm sure he'd love to play that character too. I think. And I'd love to see Daniel Radcliffe being like the first person to go up against Darkseid in that universe. I think that would be cool. Because he was the one who's, menaced from like childhood.
Yep.
Just being tortured by Darkseid like nonstop, and he was able to get away.
Like a certain other child hero.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. That he played.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was like, do I have to say it out loud?
No, yes, I get it. He did a great job in those as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't even see Harry Potter anymore. All I see is Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He's that iconic, and he can do serious roles. He can do campy roles. Like, dude can do it all, man. He's very talented.
He seems to work great with everyone.
He does.
Yeah, everybody loves him.
Yeah,
his stage stuff is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, homie's
super talented.
Super talented. Oh, yeah.
One of the great child actors of our time.
Yes.
Who did not spiral?
Yeah. I mean, there was horns. No, I didn't see that one. I'm just teasing.
I did. Well, that one, yeah.
A little out there.
Horns falls into the category of goth girl cocaine.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of goth girl cocaine, Jennifer's Body is getting a sequel.
Nice.
Supposedly.
This is we're 90 years ago.
Yeah. I see her face and I can't think of her name. She was just in the housemaid.
Megan Fox?
No,
not Megan Fox.
The blonde
Amanda
girl.
Seyfried.
Yes.
She said that she'll come back if Megan Fox does, but she won't. So supposedly
wife number 4.
They're in it. I don't know why I keep doing like old hashtags, but like that's I learned that sign language in something when I was a kid. I don't know. But I don't know why I keep doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing that right now. But yeah.
Well, at this point, I mean, I don't think
That'd be-
Megan Fox doesn't have any big commitments like show. I mean, she's not on.
I mean,
she's
she
not
is
on a show
married
or
to that one
anything.
guy,
Oh, yeah. Well,
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, you don't know.
Apparently, they're very much in love.
You don't
right?
need to say his name. He died.
well,
Eminem killed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
our-
I mean,
our
I'm
condolences.
not gonna lie. I completely agree. It's like, dude, his mouth was cashing checks, or his mouth was writing checks his ass couldn't cash.
It didn't.
Yeah, but when he revived emo,
He's like,
that was a great album. Like, I got to give him credit. Those were fun songs.
homie said, I have one avenue left. He can't find me if
know,
I
it's
go
like-
here.
It's like 50 Cent. It's like you can't rap anymore, so he'll do something else.
Yeah.
If you remember that back in the day, when him
Yeah.
and Kanye went up against each other,
Yep.
it's like, who sells the most albums? The other one can't rap anymore. Sorry, Fitty.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a decent album at the time too.
But Kanye West was on a meteoric rise.
That was like the peak Kanye. R.I.P.
Sure.
Kanye.
I miss that Kanye.
The old Kanye. Yeah, that
Mm.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Huh? All right, continuing on.
Yeah, I don't know. They remind me of James Franco and Seth Rogen with him and Jay-Z.
Damn.
It's like they just had to separate. Just like, I can't speak to you anymore.
I was thinking about the other day, like, has anyone tried watching Get Him to the Greek recently? Again, because
Yeah.
now that I'm thinking about that cast,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Wow,
what a group of people.
Yeah.
That movie was
Yeah.
hilarious at the time.
Yeah.
And now I feel
Yeah.
ashamed.
No, you feel ashamed. He's like, hold up, was this a movie or a
Of the
documentary?
furry wall.
They said so much
He's gonna get us.
stuff. Why do you call
Oh.
it Jeff? Because ain't nobody afraid of Jeffrey. Touch the fuzzy wall.
Oh no.
You upstairs, baby oil.
Oh,
Ah!
that's a time capsule.
Oh my gosh.
Filmed the Diddy part.
And I never understood how is Jonah Hill playing in the same universe a different character, but I guess that was the first RDJ Doctor Doom thing. I don't know.
It sure was. Because this was like in the same universe as Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was like the call out for that movie too. He was hilarious.
Yep.
And he literally played the same dude. Like he just is that guy apparently. Just played himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Superman, Man of Tomorrow. It's gonna be
Superman.
It's gonna be a great movie.
Yeah.
We'll see it in a couple of years. I'm sure there'll be some other things that will probably have some like light tie-ins because James Gunn seems like he likes to tie the stuff in, but he does not want it to be where you have to watch this to know what this is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think he learned a lot from working with Marvel.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, like, he's a perfect example of learning and not burning bridges because him and Kevin Feige are good buddies. Yet he still talks openly about, I want to do it this way because I believe that this way didn't work. And literally calling Marvel out without calling Marvel out, you know, or burning that bridge. And just saying, I don't want to do it like that because I believe there's a better way, you know?
I do hope Marvel kind of starts up once again because I think that was the reason why there was some friction when when Edgar Wright was supposed to do Ant-Man, stuff like that, because I assume that if Edgar Wright did do Ant-Man, it was definitely going to be like in kind of his style of movies.
Right, yeah.
And
that would have been a movie.
There was a time when I was getting excited because I was like, oh man, all these directors kind of bringing their kind of feel to it, and I think here and there. Because I definitely think Sam Raimi still had a little bit of his Sam Raimi-ness
100%.
in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
There was definitely a little bit of that.
Multiverse of Madness as a Sam Raimi movie is great.
Mhm.
As part of the MCU,
Right.
eh.
So yeah, there's that weird sort of like, I guess it's like if you let the director kind of have more say, it kind of like it bangs up against these other movies, but at the same time, you don't want this sort of like bland kind of like, oh, we're just making stuff that has to kind of interlock with everything else perfectly.
Yeah. But I mean, there's that, but there's also the Eternals with Chloe Zhao.
About to say.
Yeah.
Or, well, I mean, we're far enough away now. It's a fun watch if you're not trying to. It's a fun watch. We'll just leave it there. But Thor 4.
Thor 4.
Love
and
like
Thunder.
yeah, Love and Thunder,
Or part 2.
or yeah. Sometimes like
the even number Thors are.
yeah. It's sometimes depending on the director, them leaning too hard into that director's style or what they're
Into his
do.
Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe it was a bit much having
Taika.
Korg be the narrator of the fourth movie. I don't know. Maybe I think that was when people were sort of like, I think maybe like we need to like less Korg, just a little bit.
A little less
like,
Korg.
It was funny the first time, Taika. Okay, who get you?
Yeah.
It's not the Taika show.
Love the character. I just think we need him in like short spurts. Like,
yeah, he was unfettered Taika.
Yeah.
He needs to be fettered.
And then with the Eternals, I feel like that was, in my opinion, probably the first time that they like went out of their way. They went out of the lane so hard that I think it was still a good movie. But
I enjoyed it.
That movie, if it came out and
Give
you
us
just said this is actually a retelling of the Odyssey or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, that's it. This is it. I love it. But then it's like,
as an epic.
Yeah, but like throwing this into like the MCU, like you said, it is just it hits the wall just a little, not the right way.
Yeah. Plus, I just think the environment at the time of telling a new creation story, people just didn't want. Certain people didn't want that.
No.
But yeah, I mean, we were going to get part 2, and they were going to probably redeem all that, but Iger killed it. So
of course he did.
He was like, "No, you're not spending that money."
Yeah. Which means you'll probably never see those characters again, which really sucks.
Back to DC.
Sorry.
There's it was connected. I mean,
yeah.
You can't talk about James Gunn without talking about the MCU.
Right.
Supergirl comes out when?
This month.
All right.
I want to say it's 23rd.
All right.
Like that. I can't remember.
I think it's the last Friday of the month.
Last Friday.
It's
all right.
20 number.
So we're going to go see it?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. We can decide where we're going.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go see it.
Yeah. And then we'll give you our honest review.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it's going to be a really fun, beautiful movie.
Yeah.
Because, man, the space stuff is going to be really cool to see.
It will be. It'll be our first taste of space in this universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
And then hopefully we'll get a little bit more in Lanterns as well, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another one I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, like you said, you got to take it with a grain of salt. It's a kid's property.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though it's got adult stuff, especially Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. But I mean, there's no nudity or anything but there are adult themes.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I mean, she's going to get drunk on other planets. So yeah, but like you said, kid at heart, you got to take things with a grain of salt and just give it the benefit of the doubt and just have fun. Don't think too hard about a comic book movie. If you do get something that is on the level of an Oscar worthy film, then that's just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
But just go have fun and enjoy colors.
Colors.
And flying people beating other people up.
Yep.
It's just
doing the right thing and standing up to bullies and stuff like that. All the good stuff that should be bringing us together.
Morality.
Yeah.
Better tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna end on that note.
Yeah.
Well, you got 3 minutes. Okay. All right.
Quinn.
Okay. We're talking about DC, but there's something that's happening next week. I don't know. You might see me. I'm gonna be opening a whole bunch of boxes in the next week. There is a
Where can they find that? Your box openings.
My box openings? Probably on Instagram at _Quintaro. It's QUINTAURO. That's how you spell that. I've never spelt it before, so there you go. Yeah, I've never.
You've never written your whole name?
Oh no, it's forbidden to say out loud.
Oh, it's like okay.
What if I get you to say it backwards?
No.
Don't say it 3 times.
Oh,
Send you back to your dimension.
There's a Magic Marvel crossover that's happening. It's probably maybe the biggest set that they ever do. The biggest set to this date is the Final Fantasy set, which a year ago this week released, and it was the biggest set. This has so many deep cuts. I don't know what's going to happen. But in honor of that, and because I'm trying to get Dylan and Andrew to play more Magic all the time, I got you all these.
Oh, no.
Hold on. There are 3 of them. You can pick. Feel free to trade.
You wanna go first? Go for it.
There you go.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got. Do I need to show what
They're both really cool.
Yes.
I got Symbiote Spider-Man.
I got.
Oh,
no, I froze
Hold
again.
on. Let me see if I can fix it.
Ghost, why are you looking at me like that? No, Ghost, don't transform. Ghost, please stop it.
Okay.
We're back.
And we're back. Quinn just gave us Magic cards that are Marvel characters. I got Symbiote Spider-Man.
I got Spider-Man Noir, Nicolas Cage.
Both are super cool. Thank
Yeah.
you, Quinn.
No
What
problem.
was the other one?
What's the one you got there? This is.
What do you got?
Oh, Spider-Man. Oh,
Spider-Punk. Oh,
Spider-Punk is also awesome.
yeah.
You can trade more.
You gave us some
You was-
really good.
Yeah, here.
I know.
Okay. Okay, I traded for Spider-Punk.
I was about to
I
say that
love.
one seems like a little bit more up your alley.
I've loved Spider-Punk from the second he dropped on the scene and said, "With great power comes no freedom." So it's like you're my favorite. I'm sorry.
Or is
yeah.
it no responsibility? No, wait, that's Spider Noir says that. one.
With no powers comes no responsibility is kick-ass. So
Yep.
that's his thing.
But yeah, he said that in Spider Noir too, didn't he?
Oh,
When
did
he was
he?
trying to avoid being
Oh,
Spider
He
Noir.
was trying to avoid it. Yep.
Okay, they said
Yeah.
in Spider-Man. Yeah.
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 Because this one he doesn't have powers. Is that
He tries not to use them. There's this weird thing.
okay?
I can't tell you because you haven't watched the show.
Okay, I need to borrow your Prime. That's
Yes,
right.
we can get it set up, sir.
We'll do that.
Amazon, don't watch this.
We're not going to do that. I'm going to get my own Prime, like a good citizen. So,
He's gonna get Optimus Prime.
Optimus. Yes.
Is the origin story of the Spider
Spider.
the same in the comics?
No, because he's a war veteran.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he is in the comics, isn't he? Isn't he a war veteran?
Oh, you're talking about in the show.
Yeah.
Yes, it is exactly the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he gets bit by a man spider, like a were spider bites him and he becomes a spider. I was like, that is the most Nicolas Cage thing I've ever seen.
Nice.
Like
I
he
do
wasn't
enjoy
bitten
it.
by a spider; he was bitten by a guy that was a spider.
Yep. And then his powers are extra weird in the show. But yeah, once
Yeah,
Andrew,
his
once,
spider sense is a little different.
yep, and once you watch it, there's a thing. I don't know if you noticed it,
I don't know how far.
huh?
Yeah. So
Oh.
I am where they've rescued Electro.
Okay, all right.
That's where I'm at.
It's in there the whole time, but they don't say it out loud. Okay. Later, I'll explain to both of you once Andrew's watched like 2
I know
episodes.
he's a drinker.
I'll leave it there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dylan's gonna be thinking about this for a minute.
Yeah, I need to watch the last episode of Invincible. I probably need. I don't know like how long you're gonna let me have
Great
it. But
show.
I might catch up
That
on the
sounds
boys as
long.
well. But since I've
That's
also
a great
watched I Love
show.
Boosters, it makes me want to go back and watch I'm a Virgo because I
Yeah.
forgot to see that one either.
Just
Oh, I
make
need to watch both of those.
just make you an account,
Okay.
like a profile on there. It's because I watch weird stuff.
I hate how
You've been getting all kind.
I hate how I've been reminded that, like, yeah, the second we got rid of Prime, I was like, I can go with that Prime for like a month or so, but then I forgot how many shows are on Prime that I watch.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh no.
When I'm looking for like some kind of like raunchy B horror movie, that's
Yeah.
where I go to Prime. Or some like raunchy B fantasy movie from
Yeah.
the 70s. Yeah,
That's
I
on
go to
there.
Prime
They're
for
good at that.
stuff.
They are. All right, but yeah, no, I just wanted to give you guys this because
Oh, awesome.
because
Thank
they're
you.
neat
That is really cool.
and yeah, and Magic is about to be wild. The fun last little bit. The fun thing about it is this particular set, much like the Spider-Man set, the Final Fantasy set, these sets that are collaborations and out of universe is what they're actually, or universes beyond. They are bringing in lots of new players, and there are folks that have never thought about playing Magic a day in their life. They want to like get into it just to have the cards, or they just want to buy the cards just to have the cards, and then like, well, I have them, so I might as well learn to use them, type of thing.
And as long as they keep doing the cool thing that I love when it comes to taking things from one thing and putting them into like another, especially like a physical game, is I love when they make sure they keep like the powers on the cards like on point with the characters. So it's like as I'm playing through Final Fantasy VI, and now I've been looking at the Final Fantasy VI cards, like because I'm familiar with these characters now, and I can see how they work in the game and how they work, and it's very similar to like how they play, in Final Fantasy VI, and I like how they've been, able to do that kind of 1-to-1.
Yes.
6, the run with Cloud.
6 is the one with Locke and Terra.
And Terra.
It came right before 7. 7's the
yeah,
one with
I
Cloud.
played 7. That was like the first one I played.
Yeah, I'm currently playing 6. That's the Final Fantasy that I'm on at this point.
Regarded as
They're remastering those, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm playing the Pixel Perfect, whatever they call it, remaster.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, it's really cool. Yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah, cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you for liking, subscribing, and hitting the little bell icon so you know when we drop new videos and when we go live, whenever that is. Appreciate you for hanging out and sticking it out to the end. If you did, make sure you say something in the comics. It really, really helps the algorithm and helps people see our video more out there. So yeah, I'm Dylan.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Quinn.
And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Find this button. Thursdays, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Be there or be square.